Welcome back to some more battles. We are in the open greatly today, and let's try to get some wins with the Jumpluff paired with the Shadow Drapion and the Morpeko in the back. So this is a decent lead here, as at least we are able to fight back with our fast move Fairy Wings, doing super effective, and then we're going to be able to fire back with some aerial aces. We do grab that shield, and we're gonna get to another aerial ace here, getting that second shield, trying to get to a third. No, we faint on the move, and unfortunately this Dragonite has a ton of energy. They go for the Dragon Claw, so we do survive that, and then we're going to be able to get to this Aqua Tail here. This Aqua Tail will take out the Dragonite, and now we have Morpeko versus their superior and their backline. So you're gonna fire off the Aura Wheel first. It is resisted, but it's gonna boost up our attack, which is going to allow us to get to this Aura Wheel Dark move, and this should KO. Okay, almost. We almost get the KO, but we know that we can resist this move here, and we are just going to shield it up because we can reset it later if we need to. And then we're going to go for another Aura Wheel. That one is going to be reduced damage, unfortunately. We are going to try to get to another move, but unfortunately, it looks like we needed to reset our debuff. With the superior running the Leap Tornado, they were able to proc the debuff twice on us, and that's extremely unlucky. Okay, we get swapped into a Shadow Drapion. This Shadow Drapion here is going to be able to fire off this Crunch. They do get the debuff, and we're going to fire off this Aerial Ace. They decided to save the shield, and now they're going to have the advantage. We are going to have the health advantage, and it looks like we did win the cap tie, so that's a positive we have going for us. They are going to be able to get to another Aqua Tail here. We are going to shield because we're going to be able to determine if we want to win that switch or not, but they are forced to switch out. And then we're going to switch out into this Jumpluff catching a move. Should be all resisted unless they're running the Thunder Punch, which would be neutral. But either way, we would survive it, I believe. Superpower is used, and we are going to be able to take them out. We force them to use energy here. This Aqua Tail does take us out, but we are going to have our own Aqua Tail ready. They decide to go into their Typhlosion. This Typhlosion has to shield that, and we're going to have to outpace them to this next move. We do reach this Aura Wheel. This Aura Wheel will take out the Typhlosion with no shields remaining. Now we're just going to make sure we throw a move, and we will win the game. So GG's, Drapion is able to win that game with Morpeko in the back, outpacing to that move by the Typhlosion, but also boosting enough to take down that Drapion. Okay, back again here with the remaining battles. So got an interesting core of Jumpluff and the Morpeko in the back. We are running the Energy Ball version, so keep that in mind for the ground coverage. We unfortunately have to deal with this Wheezing now. This Wheezing does decide to stay in, and they did build up the overheat, so we did show the correct move, and we're going to have to fire out this Crunch against this Medicham. Medicham looks like it's running the Psycho Cut version, so we are going to be able to resist it. Luckily, we are going to have enough time to switch back out, forcing them to stay in for a little bit extra. They go for another Ice Punch here. It is super effective. However, we need to save the shield for the end game, and it looks like this Wheezing is going to be able to come back in here, and we fire off the Psychic Fang, but unfortunately they had double fighters in the back, and that's just not going to be a winning formula for us, as this Pangoro is going to be able to hide behind a shield, and they only really have to worry about the electric aura wheel. And then you can see right there, this Aqua Tail is not enough to take it out. So well played by our opponent. GG's. Even if we had taken out that Medicham earlier, they still have that Pangoro with the shield. So tough team. Okay, we got the Shadow Dragonite again. At least we are dealing about even fast move pressure. They go for the Dragon Claw, and it doesn't KO, which allows us to get to this Aerial Ace, but they catch the next move onto their Jellicent. So Jellicent catch is going to be favorable for them, but we have two answers for this Jellicent. So we find the Crunch, and it does not KO. We are looking for a farm down at this point. We do get the farm down, which is nice because we get the extra poison stings, and now we just apply pressure. We're going to go for this Crunch. It's going to get the KO or the shield. No debuff, unfortunately. And we have to make a prediction now. Maybe a Sand Slash in the back. So we're going to go into our Jumpluff, and we do read the team correctly. We find the Sand Slash lurking in the back. We fire off the Aura Wheel. This Sand Slash has no shields, so we do take full advantage of that. We shield there. They go for the Ice Punch bait, but they know that we are going to be able to either farm down or fire off the move before they reach the move and force that Dragonite to throw some energy. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with our team read right there, and the one shield Morpeko. Shadow Duststorm, interesting. So we're just going to switch out because we have two answers for it. They swap out into their Furret. Furret Switch'em is going to be able to tank this Crunch. They are going to be able to throw Swift, but their fast move pressure isn't that great. So let's see if they shield here or let this go. They finally shield, and we are going to let this go here because we want the shield advantage and opportunity to farm down without really taking a lot of damage, because this Swift is not boosted, and we can get a huge amount of energy right there, which could go into this Duststorm maybe, but that is not the case. So it looks like this 2-shield Morpeko is going to be a core breaker. We fire up the Aura Wheel, huge damage goes through, and now we have a boosted Morpeko versus this Toxapex, which has no chance. So GG's to our opponent. Check out the team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoy the video.